Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see one of the top teams in this conference, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The turn begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So Notre Dame will get the first crack on offense today. We got a real treat today. We're going to see a matchup between a high-powered offense that's been almost impossible to stop against a defense that's been shutting people down. Kirk, this should be fun.
Well, this is what really you hope for in a game of this magnitude is good versus good. And that's what we have, as you said, Chris. Outstanding offense, been producing all year. And this defense has been taking no prisoners, just dominant. Something's got to give today.
They're going to run it. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Notre Dame and Penn State, a rematch of that classic playoff game down in the Orange Bowl, that semifinal so heavily anticipated. Two tremendous defenses colliding, and in the end, decisive plays made by the defense.
Chris, that was a great game, and one of the memories I have from that was Riley Leonard going down at the end of the first half, and Steve Angeli comes in. And remember, this is a Notre Dame offense that couldn't put a whole lot together at that point, and he led them down to at least get into field goal range. Seemed to give them some momentum. They were able to take advantage of that into the second half and close it out with a big interception by Christian Gray. So a lot of emotion on the field today, maybe payback on the mind of Penn State.
Looking downfield, it's Carr. Running back grabs it on the screen. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, a nice easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice easy throw. Look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
Takes the handoff. It's Price. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
It's a good grab. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, Kirk. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And moves the ball to the 35. And another first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
And the runner takes off to his right. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Carr. He's running out of time here. Short pass finds the tight end. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Running back has it on the screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. He got it. The field goal's good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So the Penn State... It's offense out there for their first possession. This is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now, today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of one.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Looking downfield, it's Allen. Moves out of the pocket. Checks to get free. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's in the clear. Now here he goes. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
We'll have to throw it here on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Allen. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. And the Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Carr. He escapes the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
offense sets the formation. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big third down defensive play. The punt team making their way on the field. This one will be fair caught. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. The first play of this drive now, they're set up to the 34. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Allen.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit, take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
He dumps it off to the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Aller. Running out of time in the pocket. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to throw yet again. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
The Nittany Lions bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He'll field the punt. And the returner is brought down. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. That's caught. It's Fields. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Well, that's where you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. Fourth down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back. And the back doesn't hesitate at all. He's able to convert.
Breaks into the clear. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinators calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Pass caught. Second down now. Scanning the field. It's Carr. And the receiver's got it. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking deep to the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on fourth down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Hey, one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
Pulls it in. It's Fields. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Signs a good throw. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the move now. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls in.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this.
On the set.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Scanning the field, it's Allen. What a catch! That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I'd love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set.
He's in the clear. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Caught in the backfield. It's Allen. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, it's Allen. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. He'll be brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And there's the handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? he almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. And the running back takes the handoff. First down, looking for more. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. See what the call is on 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And then first down, right back to the running game. Breaking free at midfield. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Remember the last possession, it was a long march, but it stalled. They came up empty. Can they find the end zone this time? Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. 1st and 10 play coming up. He keeps it on the design run. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Gets the first and still running. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pass rush closing in. Just gets the pass away, but 12. Shot that time.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Aller. Oh, and they've got him. A sack on the final play of this 3rd period. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. He knocks it through with confidence.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base. I thought they might be in a little bit more.
Ah, here he goes. That run moves the ball across the 35.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Offense operating from the pistol. Here comes a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Carr. With the catch, it's Fields. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive. He started at the 28. Trying to find room. It's Smith. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Hunt over the middle. It's Ross. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a short completion at the big tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Dropping back, it's Aller. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, what a grab!
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. But never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Chris, this is almost like taking a sack. Talking about a completion for a loss, every yard is precious. So going backwards, obviously counterproductive to say the least.
Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. The tight end has got it. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Can't get it away. The defense has got away. Huge stop at the stage of the game.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and sack against their quarterback.
To throw, it's Aller. Looking right, this one caught. Touchdown, Penn State. Strong game by this quarterback.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, it's a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
Extra point is up and good, and we're now tied here in the fourth quarter. This will be fair caught way back at the 5-yard line. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. How will they play this? They've got some work to do to get into field goal range, but how aggressive will this play calling be? Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game.
He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback.
The pass rush gets home.
A loss of 11 on the play. Fourth down.
So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. First down, looking to throw the football. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
To the air, it's Allen. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's brought down there.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They jump on top in OT. And now the extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's intercepted, a crucial overtime mistake. Not much room in that return, tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher.
What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So the UCF Knights offense will have the football first. But, Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got it.
And that ball's on the ground behind the line. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. The Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Jackson will throw. And he'll be brought down.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
He's going to fire deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Knights will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense has the ball for the first time. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on, he becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
The screen, he's got wheels. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Tar Heels really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Jackson gonna throw it. Gets open down the middle. At the 35, he's got room. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
And a good, solid pickup for the defense cuts him down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running the football, nowhere to go.
The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Grab near the marker, it's Thomas. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
The Knights line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. Grab near the marker. It's Montgomery. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. With jet sweep pass. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Jackson will throw. Trying to set up the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UCF! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
It'll be third and long.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
That's caught. It's Johnson. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Lost to throw again. Caught in the backfield. It's Gauze. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Lopez to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. The Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and look for room. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? And What a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the ground with the back. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll run it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. A really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is locked in this game so far. They've been shutting this offense down. I think one of the biggest reasons why is they are not letting this running back do anything in this game. They're trying to make them one-dimensional. They're being physical close to the line of scrimmage. They've had a really good game plan, and they're executing beautifully.
Trying to do it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Lopez wants to fire. Makes the grab. Open space at the 25. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. The Knights moving quickly to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. He's got it. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick completion on the out route. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Wade. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. And the field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They'll They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Catch in the middle. It's Shipp. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Lopez to pass. It's complete. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. The Knights will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Good timing on the quick out. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like...
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's a big stride inside the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
You gotta love aggressive offenses. You get third down and short, a lot of defenses think and run. They got fourth down in their back pocket. This offense is aggressive, takes the shot, makes the big play, goes from their side of the field to now set up first and goal.
They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Absolutely perfect. And they go back on top. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. South Carolina showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard.
Handoff from the gun.
Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Dumps it to the back. Pulls it in. It's Nixon. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Jackson gonna throw it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
When you're around midfield, there's not really much of a choice. Go for it. He's got it. First down and more. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Knights are flying down the field. Going up top again. They're setting up the screen.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Nixon. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that, you're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Finds his tight end.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
With the catch, it's Nixon. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Knights! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
17, North Carolina, 13.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Goss. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
And the Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Jackson will throw. Makes the catch. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Back to pass. Spits it out to the back. Got rid of it quickly, but it's...
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Knights send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Under fire. Connection to the right. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
You just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Touchdown, UNC! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking. Understanding right away, dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing, good decision by the quarterback, getting it out quick.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Richardson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for 2nd down. Jackson gonna throw it. Rushes on him. This time it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. The Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Snags it on the right. Off and running. Touchdown, UCF. They move on top here in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got his man quickly. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Now the play fake. Using the quick game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quarterback using all of the receivers at his disposal. This time he found the fullback.
And it's nice to have a guy that can block and obviously have the versatility to also catch the football, you know, so you can mix it up and keep that defense guessing.
Lopez wants to fire. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
A nice play by this defense, and now you are one play away. Like, you've got the lead, you've got to pin your ears back, you're coming home, and you're playing the pass on this play, and you are trying to end this game right here.
Here's a throw downfield late. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Gauze. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And if you're the defense right now, you've given up some yards on this drive, but you've got a possession lead. You just need one more stop. After that last incompletion setting up fourth down, do you blitz? Do you try to speed up the QB? Let's find out and watch.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The decision to go for it does not pan out. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Hands it off. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Backing up and backing up on the first two plays now to try to throw it in drive on third down. Punts it out of the air. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down.
Nice job by the defense there on third and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up fourth.
Kick is in the air. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his...
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
To stop the clock. No gain on the play. 2nd down.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Lopez to pass. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can.
No gain on the play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Fires deep toward the end zone. Intercepted deep in his own end. And what a way for this defense to end it. A pick as time runs out. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the